I know this may come as a shock to many of you, but as of today, I will be streaming exclusively on Mixer.
This is August 1st, not April 1st. Let's talk about this situation, okay? Let me minimize this and we'll go from there. And so here's the thing, right? It's okay, just move to Mixer. Yeah, it's fine, guys. If I get banned, I'll just have to go to Mixer, right? Here's how I feel about the whole situation. I don't know if this is a mistake or not. If you want me to be completely frank, I feel like it is a mistake. This does seem like a mistake. I mean, Twitch has a much better reach, a much bigger reach, and Mixer doesn't really seem like it's going to be able to, fulfill like his, expectations. Personally, I don't think that's going to be the case. On top of that, I would say that, let's see. Also, like, obviously, like, his brand, right, is very important. And if he goes on a platform like Mixer, for example, and, like, let's say he's streaming and his stream doesn't really hold the same numbers that it did on Twitch, not only are people going to perceive that as, like, his stream is dying, not only are people going to perceive that as a, like a negative decision, a bad decision that he made, but they're also going to perceive that as like his stream and like himself as like an entity or a, celebrity or whatever, are diminished, right? Because now he's not as popular as he used to be because he went to a website with less organic viewership. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like this could, the amount of ways it could go right are very small, and the amount of ways that go wrong are very many, right? It's like the Doctor Strange paradigm. If you got 14 million chances to beat Thanos, and only one of them's going to happen, there are 14 million chances of Ninja going over to Mixer and it going well, and, only one of them is actually going to happen, right? That's basically it. Whatever. He has a free sub waiting. His audience cares where he streams. I think that a lot of you guys really, discount the amount of organic viewership that Twitch creates, right? And it's like you look at all of the other creators that have gone over to different platforms and everything, and the only ones that really do well are ones that have like a very large audience on other platforms beyond that. So I'm not really sure exactly how that's going to work. Twitch viewers are toxic? Well, what do you mean Twitch viewers are toxic? Have you ever read YouTube comments? Like, I mean, the thing is, like, about Twitch viewers being toxic, like, yeah, in a lot of ways, Twitch viewers are toxic. But you know what else is toxic? Every other website on the fucking internet. Like, there's nothing special about fucking Twitch viewers. It's not like, oh, Twitch viewers are... I think the most toxic, unique thing to Twitch viewers is the overwhelming, like, I guess, focus and prioritizing of viewer count. I think that's the main thing that people on Twitch and everything really get into more than, like, other websites, right? On YouTube, like, somebody does a video, it doesn't get that many views. People don't really talk about it and talk shit about it in the same way they do on Twitch, right? I remember, like, I mean, people do that with everyone. Like, anybody plays anything that's off-brand or anything, immediately you're going to have dozens of people that are going to just immediately shit on that person and be like, aha, you fucking loser, you're failing, you're a terrible person. And, like, I don't know really what to do about that on Twitch. Like, they could do something where, like, they hide viewer count, but, like, to the public. But the issue with that is then how do you aggregate and organize the streams? So there's a million different ways for them to do it. But I think that hidden viewer count streams could be interesting. But I think that people will just use another external metric to measure them anyway. So, maybe view botting or something. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the thing is that, yeah, I think that is definitely a unique toxic thing about Twitch. I definitely feel that way. But besides that, I don't really think that Twitch is any more uniquely hostile or toxic than any other website, really. I mean, go look at, like, Facebook comments. I mean, like, really? You ever seen Facebook comments? Your Aunt Kathy talking about how they're going to send all of the, all of the people that aren't the same skin color as her back to their countries, right? And, about how Obama still was, a Muslim born in Kenya who's, here to ruin the United States. I mean, like, there's plenty of toxic things that happen on these other platforms, too. Right? I mean, let's be real. Kathy's going crazy. And what are we going to do about this? I mean, like, at a certain point, you just have to understand that if you want to have people that, have freedom to talk and enjoy things, which is why people go on the internet, is because they want to be able to express themselves. And if you want to give people the ability to express themselves, they're going to express themselves in good and bad ways. That's just the truth. And if people want to get upset about that, they get upset about that all they fucking want. But it's true. I mean, like, people go on the internet because they want to be able to talk about things that they can't talk about in real life, right? That's why so many things on the internet are politically incorrect, is because the people that aren't able to talk about them go on the internet because they want to have conversations about those topics. That's really what it's about. Talking about banking on Ninja's Prime subs. I would change my title to accepting Ninja Twitch Primes, but I feel like that would maybe be it would be in bad taste. But I don't know. I think it would just be in bad taste. But I would do it. Well, you know, I probably would do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, come on, man. Come on, dude. I don't want to do that. Okay, so I want to get you guys' opinions. Okay. I've been talking about this a bit myself. What do you guys think about it? Like, what's the consensus here with the chat? Good or bad decision? Do it. It's in bad taste. It is. It's in bad taste. Like, I've always respected and liked Ninja. Like, I know that, like, this is like another unpopular opinion that I have, right? That I like Ninja. Watch Ninja regularly, right? I mean, I like Fortnite too. Like, I'm sorry. Yeah, there you go. Nerp, thanks for the 5 subs. I appreciate that. Yeah, there you go. Do it and stream under Fortnite too. That's too much, man. I just feel like it would make me look like a jackass. And, I mean, I already do enough things to make me look like a jackass to begin with, and so I really don't need any more of them, let's be honest. That's basically it. Ninja will get short-term gains. I think that that's going to happen is that it's going to be the same as, like, Ice Poseidon, right? Whenever he moved over to YouTube, where he originally goes over there and, you know, he does relatively well for, like, a period of time. And then after that period of time is over, you know, then, you know, things don't really go as well. I think that's basically what's going to happen. You know, you have people on Twitch that, you know, one of the big reasons I think people really discount the amount of like viewership that Twitch has organically, right? Twitch is synonymous with live streaming for most people, right? Especially for doing anything with gaming. So if you take something like that and then you say, well, you know what, I'm going to go and stream on this other platform, it doesn't have the same reputation, you're going to have a lot of loss. And so I don't really know if that's going to happen or, you know, how much that's going to happen, but I do think that it's definitely possible. And I know there's a lot of people that are probably going to be like, you know, they're not happy with the way that Twitch does things. I feel like you guys are probably like the dumbest ones out there, right? If you think that this is a good thing, because I can't wait for Twitch to die. Let me tell you something. Do you want me to go read Mixer's TOS? It's worse than Twitch. I know it. I read their TOS before. I know what their TOS is. Their TOS is even worse. They're going to be even more unfair. Like, the thing is that, like, it's even more SJW than the Twitch one. So people are like, oh, I can't wait for Twitch to die so another platform takes its place. It isn't going to give preferential treatment. Fuck you. The preferential treatment it's ingrained in society. It's not going to change. It doesn't matter what the platform is. It's ingrained in society. It's ingrained in the advertisers, which is ingrained in the fucking broadcasting companies. Like, come on. This is obvious, but people don't fucking get it. They don't fucking get it. Read it, okay? It's not going to change. It's the same as the double standards. Like, oh, you know, like a guy, you know, a girl can have her boobs out, but if a guy gets his dick out, it's bad, right? I mean, like, that's just the way that it goes. And is that different? Yeah, of course it's different. Of course it's different. But ultimately, like men expressing sexuality is viewed differently in society than women. That's just the way it is. You don't like it, that's fine. Go buy a private island, go live there, right? But like over in the US, over in like Western society, that's just the way it is, right? And as it's really changed, I mean, like, yeah, maybe a little bit, but it is basically what it is. Are you saying it? No, the point that I'm making is that I don't think that's really going to change. And I also don't think that like all of these other websites, right? I mean, like besides like this, right? Nobody here is going to make their own streaming website, realistically. What is going to happen, though, is that they will, you know, watch other streaming websites. Any streaming website is going to do this exact same thing. They might not be doing it right now. They might not be doing it yet, but they'll do it. They will. They absolutely will. DLive is going to do it. Imagine being DLive. I used the same example before, so you guys have probably heard this one before if you watch the stream. Imagine being DLive and you get an advertising contract from Coca-Cola, but they say, okay, well, in order to have this, in order for us to do business with you, you have to ban users that say the N-word because we don't want that to be associated with our advertisements. Imagine D-Live turning down a $50 million advertising contract because they want to preserve the integrity and freedom of speech of people being able to say the N-word. Imagine that. I can't. And you know you can't either. Because it's not going to fucking happen. Okay? It's not going to fucking happen. Everybody knows it. And well, how do I do this quest? Oh, it's right there. I didn't even see it. Okay, good. Just a second here. Ancient scroll. Okay, I guess I have to kill these. Yeah, so the problem is the advertisement companies. Well, okay, so this is like, it's like a domino effect. Is the problem the advertisement companies? Yes and no. The problem is actually society. Society is what drives the advertising companies to make certain decisions. The advertising companies are basically just acting out of reaction or, you know, preemptive action from the companies, right? They don't want to have, or sorry, not companies, but from the users, right? So let's say, you know, like some person on Twitter that's, you know, like they make tweets about how they don't like Donald Trump, decides that they want to make a, you know, they want to have some sort of a big fucking, you know, like, what do you call it? Like a boycott. Remember, like, whenever Chick-fil-A got boycotted and everything like that, these other companies, well, companies don't want that to happen. So basically what they're doing is they just pretty much, they do whatever these people want. And the truth is that they're not going to, I don't think that a lot of these people that stop, you know, that like participate in these boycotts, I mean, I bet they probably don't even stop buying the products, but I think they just don't want the bad PR. So for them, it's just an easier thing to do, to just say fuck it and let people do whatever they're going to do. What expansion is the Horde destroyed Theramore? So I guess it's the end of fucking, like, what is it? Not Cataclysm? Yeah, it's the end of Cataclysm, technically. But it's a Miss of Pandaria. Check Ninja's Twitch page. I will in a minute. It's not about wanting Twitch to die. It's about Twitch having competition, which is extremely important. I understand that, but, like, the competition isn't going to manifest itself in allowing people greater forms of free speech. It's just not. It's just not. Like, because basically the decision isn't coming from the advertisers. It's coming from the, what do you call it? It's not coming from the companies. It's coming from the advertisers. So people are going to gravitate to the place that gives them the most money. I think that we can all think of a pretty, pretty contemporary example for that. Am I right? Yeah, pretty contemporary example. So overall, I don't think this is going to change. Like, the thing is that if you go on Mixer, right? Wait, F? What is this F? Are we good? Okay, yeah, we're good. We just had a little hiccup there. I do apologize for that. Okay. So it's hurting Twitch in the pockets. They'll start making changes. Yeah, you're right. They will start making changes. Do you think that those changes are going to have anything to do with the amount of things that people want? And like what makes you think that the changes that they're going to make is like allowing people to say more edgy shit on the platform? Like, how do you go from 1 to 2 there? Like, how do you think that, like, okay, well, you know, this, you know, like, what we're doing is going to work. And then they just immediately go over and they're like, well, you know what? We're going to let people say, you know, say things that are homophobic now because that's going to allow people to be, you know, like, more free on the platform. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Who said about anything about being able to say more? I think that's what a lot of people want. And what else do people want? Like, what will competition bring that Twitch doesn't have, right? I think a lot of the concerns that people have with Twitch right now is the fact that the moderation and the rules are perceived to be unfair. Is that right? I mean, is that pretty much what it comes down to? How about banning people who throw cats? So if they ban Alinity, that's really like, so that, like, that's the one thing that you want. You want them to ban Alinity. So everything was fine before that, but if this one thing happens, now Twitch is going to be fine. No, of course not. It's enforcement of the rules. I think a lot of times people don't understand the rules fully, or they don't understand the situation fully, and they perceive an injustice because they don't understand it. I don't think that the rules are really that bad. I think that in some cases they are, and I you know, obviously Twitch has made mistakes. I think the biggest mistake recently that Twitch has made, and this is like my opinion about like kind of their enforcement, is the thing where Mizkif and Asmongold got banned. I think that was completely unfair, and I completely think that was a mistake. That was probably the most unfair, biggest mistake that they've made in a long time. And besides that, I mean, you know, it's hit and miss. But that was probably the main thing. Ninja unpartnered. Is he really? Let me double check here, okay? All right, let's see. Ninja. Twitch. Okay. Ninja Twitch. Let's see here. All right. Twitch.tv/ninja. Oh, you're right. Holy shit, you're right. Wow. He's actually unpartnered. Holy shit. Wow. So pretty petty move, don't you think? No, I don't think so, honestly. I mean, like, we can play it off like that, but no, I don't think so. I mean, like, the way that it works usually is that, you know, you should only really have a partnership with one streaming service, and so this is probably something that they decided to do a number of months ago, and he's probably been talking with Twitch about it. And so, yeah, it's probably not going to be anything crazy. Can somebody invite me to a server that has Arachnid Harvester up? I'm trying to get over here and get this mount, man. See, everybody here is waiting for this fucking mount. It's going to happen for me, though. Partnership ban streaming on the platform, so they have to? Yeah, of course. I mean, it's just by the way that it works. Why wouldn't he be unpartnered? Yeah, I mean, obviously. It's not like Twitch is mad or anything like that. It's just, you know, it makes sense, honestly. Wouldn't it be funny if Ninja's stream dies now? I mean, like, the thing is that... All right, 4 months from now, how many viewers do you think Ninja's going to be getting on Mixer? Like, this is a good question. How many views? If I had to guess, I would say 5 to 10K. That would be like my best guess. And probably, as time goes on, that will probably go down. I think that Twitch, the one thing that Twitch has is it's the same reason why no other social networks have come up and usurped Facebook, is that it has a dedicated fan base or user base that exists already. And it's this weird thing with social networks that in order for them to be successful, they have to have people on them. But people aren't going to go on them unless they're successful, right? Twitter? Well, I mean, like, Twitter is another example, right? I mean, people, like, there's no like Gab. Like, Gab is another, you know, like a competitor for Twitter. Gab is never going to be successful because Twitter already has such an established user base. And this is just the way that these social media platforms work. Who? Yeah, same with Google Plus, etc. People raging about Epic Games because most people play on Steam. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know about the Epic Games thing. I think that's slightly different because it's not a social network. But I think that Twitch functions as a social network. Like, a lot of people on Twitch, you know, they have a lot of social interactions on the website and everything. So I think this is what's going to happen. Other site offered ICE close to 500K to migrate for good. Imagine how much Ninja was offered. Yeah, I'd say 5 to 7 million if I had to guess. There's a higher chance of mount drop if you take the boss, the center fighting pin. I wish that was the case. If it was, I'd be doing it every single time. I love how people are just, like, spamming in, like, Ninja's chat. Like, the only thing they're spamming is Ninja Cash. Wow. Okay. Alrighty. So, yeah, people are, you know, they're real happy about the whole situation. Problem is Epic's functionality. For 5 mil, I'd take 10K viewers. Well, no, I mean, like, not necessarily, right? Because, like, if Ninja is making a lot of money now, and you're basically selling out long-term gains for short-term gains. So, like, if he's making, let's say, 5 million, 7 million this year, how much is he going to make the next year? Like, maybe only 1 million or 2 million. But if you're making 3 or 4 million every year on Twitch, in the long run, in like a 5 or a 10-year period, you're going to make more money. And so it just depends on what he wants to do. Only, yeah, I mean, it's only 1 million, bro. Yeah, the guy's fucking, I mean, dude, he's fucking broke, man. Hey, it's the way it goes, right? Yeah, you only make 1 million. Happy on okay a year. And now it's August 1st, so we can get solved all the subs for previous month. I don't know about that. I mean, I don't think there's anything like specific or like weird that they did like that. But he has enough money to last him forever. Yeah, but you can always get more. That's the thing with numbers, is they always keep going up. You can always get more money. You can always get more stuff. That's the way things go. All right, people might not like it, but there it is. Twitch careers are short-lived, so longevity isn't always a factor. Twitch careers are short-lived. I don't think that's I don't know how accurate that really is, because you look at people that are making, I think that, like, so if you look at Twitch in itself, right? Yes, you're right. Maybe you're right. But there are a lot of people that made content online on their own personal websites, and then they moved over to YouTube, and maybe now they're streaming on Twitch, or maybe now they're streaming somewhere else, right? Or they're doing something else on YouTube, right? So I think that making content online, in order to do that and be successful at it for a long period of time, you have to be versatile and you have to be agile. You have to do different things. If I still made videos about WoW on my YouTube channel, I would not be as successful as I am now. And it's the same thing. Like, I mean, that you have to be agile. You have to be able to look at the way that the market and people are changing and make decisions based off of that. That's all there is to it. They can also go down. Any job can go down. I mean, I feel like the idea that, you know, like working for yourself is some sort of a bigger risk. Your boss can come in and fire you any day. They'd be like, yeah, we're having a restructuring for the company. Bye. That's it. You're done. You're over. And, you know, like nothing in life is guaranteed. Not in London. Well, in the U.S., okay? Listen, we live in the land of the free, and they're free to fire you, so then you can be free to go on welfare, right? And so, yeah, that's the way that it works. Yeah, ambidexterity. Well, that's being able to use both hands, right? I don't know if that's really the same thing. Do you actually think you're relevant at 50? Nobody knows if you're relevant at 50, because the people that are 20 now haven't spent 30 years in an industry that's being developed daily. Nobody knows what's going to happen in 50 years. Nobody has any idea. So I would wait for 30 years and then ask people the same question. Yeah, nobody knows. It's a developing, growing industry, and I don't think anybody has an idea of what's really going to happen in the future. That's the truth, man. That's why you live the way you do, very frugal. Well, no, I live very frugal because I don't like to spend my money. Like, if I had a $10 million, $100 million, I'd still live the exact same way. I don't like spending money. I don't like wasting money. I think that it's a bad mindset to have. It's silly. It could be a fad. It could stick. Ride it out, see what happens. Yeah, I mean, just how TV and radio were a fad, right? I mean, the thing is that here's why I think Twitch isn't going to die, and live streaming and online content creation isn't going to die, for the same reason that porn won't. Because it gives people the interaction and some sort of a social need. People have a need to have an interaction and like a social connection to a person. And because they have that need to have that social interaction to another person, that nothing is going to change. Like this is not going to go away. People are still going to want this 20 years from now. And so as long as you can fulfill a basic human need, you don't have to worry about, you know, your, what do you call it? You know, your thing becoming a fad, right? It's basically like porn. So like just chatting. Well, you're right? People come into my stream and they have a sense of belonging. They're part of something. They watch my stream and they're part of it. So if your industry is based off of fulfilling a basic human need, like porn was relevant 1,000 years ago, and it's just as relevant now. Probably more relevant now because of the incels. But before, holy fuck. You know, that was it's a massive thing then. It's a massive thing now, and it's always going to be a massive thing because people want to have sex. And they can't do that because of whatever fucking reason. Or maybe they're just, you know, their girlfriend's out of town and they want to watch porn, right? This is a basic human need. It's not going to go away. 500 years from now, we will still have porn. Unless they make it illegal or something like that. Unless that happens, we will still fucking have it. And that's always the way that it's going to be. Okay? Because they watch porn, they don't have sex. Well, no, I mean, I'm not really saying that. I'm saying, like, yes, in general, people that don't have sex probably watch porn more often. Like, is that really, is that something that is this an argument here that we're gonna have? Like, come on. Okay, let's be real. Yeah, come on. I have sex and I watch porn. Yeah, I mean, hey, it's double dipping, man. What's the problem with that? But listen, here's the thing that I look at, right? Is that if you are fulfilling a basic human need, it doesn't matter. That's not a fad. That's why video games haven't died out, is they fulfill a basic human need of fulfillment. of goal-setting fulfillment. Think about it like that. How can you get inside somebody's head and make them feel good about what you're doing? Okay?
But way less effort, cause when you try hard, that's when you die hard. Your homies looking like, why God, when they reminisce over you, my God. Excuse me, was you saying something? You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing.
Hey, dude. Look at that picture, dude. Look at that picture, dude. Look at Tifu, dude. Wow. What the fuck? Okay. It's fake, bro? Well, who cares, right? I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? I mean, it's, what do you mean? Like, you telling me Fortnite news isn't accurate? You really gonna tell me Fortnite news isn't accurate? Come on, guys. Come on, that shit's real. Is there enough for sure? What? No, all right. Ninja secured a six-year, $932 million contract with Microsoft Watch Mixer.
Tell them to bring me my money. Tell them to bring me my money.
Hey, dude.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Hey, dude, there it is. I'm about to go to streamer and get type read. Yeah, what the fuck? For everyone in info, this isn't real. Okay, dude. Hey, dude. There it is. Yeah, I mean, there it is. Yeah. Listen, guys. Tweet it. No, it's okay, guys. Don't worry about it. Okay, short-term gain. Yeah. It's okay. Saved. Wait, it's a deleted tweet? Wait, no, it's not. Oh, wait. Oh, the original tweet got deleted. Oh, wow. I didn't expect that. I love Twitch. Oh, I forgot to say that. Okay, that's too bad. Okay. Someone donate $1 billion. Do we? Yeah. Do we have any oil princes in here who can donate $1 billion so I'll never leave? Rather do a classic WoW Warrior guide? Yeah, we'll see what happens. Ninja lost verified in 2 seconds. What do you mean he lost verified? There's no way they're gonna unverify him on Twitter. Like, let me see. Yeah, he's verified on Twitter. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, look at that right there. He's verified. I just can't believe this. 41. Wow. Think about $932 million. You know what I would do with that? Put it in a bank and go to Taco Bell. That's honestly what I would do with it. Like, that's the whole thing. I wouldn't even order Uber Eats. That shit's expensive, dude. I'm not gonna pay somebody to bring my food to me. That's stupid. But listen, like, yeah, I'd fucking do that, dude. Come on, let's be real. Contract's fake? Well, yeah, of course it's fucking fake. But the number obviously is, you know, it is what it is. He got unverified on Twitch. Well, that's because the verification checkmark is from being a partner. So if he's unpartnered on Twitch, then he's going to be unverified just by the nature of the way that the verification process works. So, like, categorically, he would be unverified. That doesn't necessarily mean that Twitch... Like, it's not like Twitch is like, man, I fucking hate Ninja, dude. Come on, man. Why you have to do this to us? Like, they've got a million other streamers, right? There's Tifu, there's that guy that won the Booga, I think that's his name is, right? I mean, he'll be popular, right? Since he just won the Fortnite World Cup. You've got Nick Merckx, you've got Lupo, you've got Tim. I mean, there's a million other Twitch streamers that are going to be on the platform, right? I mean, yeah, Dr. Lupo, yeah, there it is. He's going to Mixer. Tim is going to Mixer. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, Shroud. Well, no, I'm talking about, obviously, yeah, Shroud, Soda, XQC, me, like, yeah, all the other people too. But, like, what I mean is that the people that stream Fortnite, because, like, Ninja streams Fortnite. That's what he does. And so I'm talking about the other people that stream Fortnite right now. That's the point that I'm making, okay? Twitch become better or more male streamers will follow. Did Train tweet that? Dude, like, this is the thing. Like, imagine Train right now. His podcast is coming out tonight. Hassan and Triax and Destiny just got unbanned. XQC got unbanned. Ninja's moving to Mixer. Man, he's just counting fucking money, dude. Like, this is what I would be so excited if I was him. There'd be so much shit to talk about. So is Mixer the new Epic Games now? No, I don't think so. I mean, like, it depends. Like, so I don't know. I mean, to me, I'm very, very I'm very skeptical about having these other live streaming platforms be involved. Right? I mean, obviously, I think, yes, I believe in the same thing, right? Competition breeds excellence. I agree with that. In a lot of ways, I do. But at the same time, I don't think that it's going to breed excellence in this way. I don't think that the excellence that you guys are looking for is what's going to happen. Now, maybe we'll see some better quality of life changes on Twitch. Maybe we'll see, like, more, VOD content, better VOD content on Twitch. That'd be great. And some other stuff, too. You're just scared because you got comfortable? I feel like you guys are... it's a very dumb thing to say. So, I'm not scared at all. Why would I be scared? Think about it like this. Let me explain something to you guys, okay? 2 years ago, I was doing YouTube. Maybe actually about almost 3 years ago now. 3 years ago, I was doing YouTube. All I wanted to do was do YouTube. Okay, just say, all I wanted to do was do YouTube. And YouTube was what my plans were. 3 years before that, all I wanted to do was get into law school and become like a lawyer or an attorney or something like that. I was in business school. I was getting A's in those classes. I was going to be able to transfer over to UT Law and maybe, or what's it called? Not Berkeley. Fucking, I don't know. It's like, I can't remember right now. Right? But Baylor, or one of these other good schools that's here in Texas. And 3 years before that, I had just, that's a while ago. I had just started community college, and I had decided what I wanted to do, was, maybe like start working on that and beginning that. And what I mean by saying this, and like these different periods in time, right? These 2 year periods, 3 year periods, is that my direction in life has completely changed. Every single 3 year period, my direction in life has completely changed. I'm not afraid. I'll be fine. I'll figure it out. Times change. I'm not worried. I can adapt, evolve, and improve. Like, I'm one of the least concerned people. Like, I mean, I'm not at all. Lawyer to warrior. There you go. I mean, I don't know. I hope you guys see what I'm saying, right? I mean, obviously, like, is it a bit unsettling? To have like a, your main platform, what do you call it? Like kind of die or whatever. Yeah, of course it's unsettling. But the thing is that those are the points in time where the people who deserve to succeed, succeed, and the people that deserve to fail, fail. And I think that the fact is that being able to adapt, and I think that there's a Charles Darwin quote. It's not the strongest of species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one that's most responsive to change. And I can change. I do things different, and that's it. Like, adapt, improvise, and overcome. I'm not worried at all. I think that the whole idea of that happening is very silly. So I'm not concerned at all. Willpower over everything. Yeah, I mean, if I want something, I get it. That's all there is to it. Charles Berkeley said that? I don't know about that, but we'll see. You either save the horde or be crushed beneath it. Yeah, too bad you won't change your internet. Okay, there are some things that don't change, alright? Can I get an invite? Asmongold on Kel'Thuzad, for a realm that has Arachnid Harvester up. I want to try to kill it here. Let's see if there's any more interesting tweets to look at here. People are talking about why people are talking about this like Ninja made Twitch when it was really the other way around. Well, I don't really think that's, all right, so, let's see, Ninja for wife, bro, actually, I can't show him, right? Isn't he banned? Never mind, let's see. Gaffs in Spanish, true. Let's see, this is crazy. Okay, let's see, Fortnite made Ninja. So, I think that it was a confluence of things, right? I think Ninja being Ninja helped make Ninja. I think also Fortnite being popular. Like, it was a stars aligned situation. And the stars were Twitch doing well, Ninja doing well, Fortnite doing well. All of those aligned, Ninja fucking blew up. That's what happens. It's the same thing, like, you just wait for that critical mass point for a stream or for anything. And usually you have, like, a massive period of growth. Like, most of the streamers, right? Many of them, like, very few of them, like, had, like, a slow burn. Like, they usually would go from, like, maybe, like, whenever I hit, let's say, 10,000 viewers average, the next month I hit 20,000 viewers average. Right? And like, that's just the way that it goes on this website. That's it. And then he played with Drake. Yeah, you're right about that. Video McAfee posted, dude says he's broke. Oh, I follow him on Twitter. Yeah, I keep up with him. I think he's funny. Wasn't Darwin the one who said that we used to be monkeys? No, that was Jesus. Yeah, no, that was Jesus, obviously. I mean, come on. Everybody knows that. 10K, 20 candy, the end of WAD. Well, the end of Legion. It was the end of Legion. My stream started doing really, really well. And it kind of caught me by surprise in a lot of ways. I mean, like, obviously it was, like, really kind of a lot to deal with. But, you know, I don't really worry about it too much. Yeah, I don't get it, man. Good and bad things in life tend to snowball in their directions quickly. Yeah, exactly. You're right. You could say that Ninja is mixing things. Yeah, he's mixing things up. I don't know. I'd be curious to hear, like, what other people's opinions are about it. But, yeah, I don't think this is going to be a good... I think this is... I'm going to give you my complete unfiltered opinion. I think this is for money. I think that Ninja has assumed that, like, the popularity of his stream has plateaued. And at that point, you know, he's decided that, okay, I think I should try to go for a safe bet and secure this amount of money because I don't really see my stream doing this well, or I see, you know, like Fortnite going downhill or something else going downhill in the future. And that's why he did it. And yes, maybe that's not this is not some sort of like divine insight that I have. A lot of other people probably think the exact same thing. But to me, yeah, there it is. Smart decision, Ninja. Yeah, yeah, I'm a visionary, truly a visionary. I can see right through people. But yeah, I mean, there it is. That's what I think that it is. Probably a lot of people wouldn't say that, right? Because, like, you know, it's Twitch or whatever. But yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is, right? Because what is this here? You don't adapt, you'll be heading into thorns. Well, I think that it's also like, if something works, you just keep doing what works. I mean, there's, like, look at Jerry Springer. I mean, they had midgets wrestling in 1980. They still do it, and it's great. People love it. Like, there's no reason to fix what's not broken, right? I mean, there it is. Yeah, it just works. No, really. I mean, it's the same with these other shows. I mean, like, there's so many of them that are out there. Exploit what works until it doesn't. Yeah, exactly. I mean.